Hey guys, this is your What You Need to Know for week 2 of November. The most important thing you need to know, it is all large group this week. So we will not be breaking into small groups, but we still need our small group leaders and our monitors because we have lots of group activities where we will divide the kids up. First thing, start it off. You need to have this prepped ahead of time. You're going to make bricks out of paper bags, but don't give them too much explanation about how they should do it or what order they should do it in. And the big thing is that you need to get everyone involved. So if you have kids that are off in the corner or not wanting to participate, try to find something for them to do. Welcome to it. You need to make sure that you explain the Bite Back campaign. This is where for $10 you can buy a mosquito net that will help save a child's life from malaria. And everybody will get a bracelet as they leave today. That's what this looks like. Introduce it. You are going to have the letters for cooperation, the comic host is, on the floor, and they are not going to be cut out, and the comic host needs to be just flabbergasted because he didn't get here in time, and you will invite kids up on the stage to cut the letters out, and then they're going to need to hang them on the net. So you need to make sure that your net is attached to either your Virtue posters or the wall in some fashion. They will hang the letters with binder clips. The most important part about this is that you need to get as many kids involved as possible. Have one set of kids cutting the letters, have another set of kids who are like the step stools and the kids will stand on their backs to hang them up. So you need to supervise this. Don't have the kids standing on each other's back and then walk away and start talking to the audience. You might be held liable for something. And then after your tech person displays the Virtue slide, take your time in explaining what cooperation is. Talk about it. There's a video for the lesson today. It's about 6 minutes. You need to get to JTrain and preview it ahead of time. That way when the video is over, you'll know what to talk about with the kids. Write it out prayer. Each of the kids is going to get an index card, and then they need to write down something that they're struggling with, that they want God to help them with. And then on the back, I want you to get their first and last name. Don't tell the kids ahead of time that they're going to turn these in, because then they might not share what's from their heart. You may not get an honest answer. Give them a chance to write it down and then collect them all. After service, we need all the small group leaders to come and look through the index cards, and if there are any kids in your small group, pull them out. And you're going to take the cards home this week and pray for the kids. And then your next step is to contact your campus director or your team leader and get those kids' addresses, and then send them a card on Tuesday saying that you prayed for them. If there are 1st through 3rd grade kids, you need to divide those up as well so that everybody gets a card this week. Move those bricks. That's just a memory verse game where parts of the memory verse are taped on bricks. But the important part is to give the kids a few minutes to say in their own words what they think the memory verse is about. Get that discussion going with the kids. The Better Together, that is a fun game. The important part about this is you need to divide the kids into gender-specific groups. Girls need to be with girls and boys need to be with boys. They'll be helping each other complete tasks that would normally be easier to do on your own, like they'll help their friend brush their teeth or put their hair in a ponytail. And then after that, you will take those small groups and bunch them into 3 or 4 larger groups, and they need to make a list of things that Nehemiah did with other people versus a list of things that Nehemiah did on his own. And then you're going to have a discussion about some things require cooperation and some things are best done alone. And then again, after this game, you need to give the kids time to talk about cooperation in their lives, to give specific examples of when they need to cooperate. And don't forget, as a large group leader, to give a specific example from your life so that the kids know that you're applying cooperation as well. Wrap it up. You need to go over the Bite Back project again. We really need to push this, and this week the parents will get an email. Any kids that have registered will have their email address, and we want to make this successful, not just talk about it and then not collect any money for it. Be familiar with the project so you know what you're talking about. You can go to biteback.net and get some more information. And then the last thing I need to let you know is the games this week. Be sure to talk about the games during and after and how they relate to cooperation. Because if you don't tie those back in, we're just playing fun games, which is fun, but we're trying to teach the kids something this week. So if you have questions, just shoot me an email and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks.